And we are rolling. Hey guys, this is Dustin Collins.
This is John Stearns.
And this is another conversation we're going to bring. This one's going to be about animal experimentations.
I chose this topic.
Yeah.
We're going to try to make it work.
We're going to try to make it work. I mean, it's a good topic though, because if you think about it, I mean...
And it's something different.
It happens, the animal experiments happen so much on our food and products that they now have to advertise non-animal experiments. How bad is it that now you have to advertise that you're not doing those experiments? So I don't know a lot of details about what experiments that they're doing. You may know more about this than I do.
Okay. Well, let's start with the first experiment. There is an experiment shown that sugar, if you give it to a mouse, the mice will have you call it a rat. If you give it sugar, its chances of survival are less. It will not find the road to safety. It will become stuck and complacent with where it is.
And that's like in any situation, or is that like in a survival situation that they place the animal in?
I think it had more so to do with comfort. And so let me explain the experiment. There was water, right? All right. It was like a pool of water, and there was a something it could stand on. What would I call that? There was a hump. There was a stump in the middle of the water, island. Above the water. Yeah, a little island. So the rat that ate the sugar just stayed in the water. You know, might have been uncomfortable for him, but he just stayed there. Okay. And the one that didn't have that sugar in his diet immediately starts searching for ways to get out of the water and make it to the top of safety. Refuge, you know, to refuge. So I can definitely say I probably drink way too many Cokes. Yeah. You know?
Well, sugar definitely will make you docile, especially in men. So it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's also why for children, obviously, it does the opposite. It gives them energy. Well, for all of us, really, it gives us energy, and then we crash, right? But I know for a fact that, you know, the corn syrup and the complex sugars, they're really meant as a weapon to keep us docile and things like that, for sure. Keep your blood levels up. Right. I know that for a fact. I know a lot of experiments they do on the flesh and the fur of animals too. Okay. To see what type of reaction, from a chemical perspective, you know, what will happen.
Did you see the one where the beetle, I think they were trying to make it evolve, like give it, like for instance in Pokemon, you can give a Pikachu a Thunderstone and it'll evolve into a Raichu, a bigger, better Pokemon. But I saw one experiment where they were spraying something on a beetle and it turned into a completely different beetle. Well, the outer shell evolved it anyway.
Well, I mean, that now you're getting into all kinds, because I've seen, or I've heard of experiments where they take like a lizard egg and they'll like shoot it with some type of laser, and behind the lizard egg there'll be like a turtle egg or an egg of something else, and it will project the like lizard into the other egg.
Okay. You've seen that actually?
Yeah. So I mean,
did you research it?
Yeah, and that's actually been pretty recent. Okay. Somebody was talking about that, and I looked it up. Was that you? Well, somebody else was talking about it, about lasers too. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty fascinating to me. I don't. Right. I mean, I would imagine with the amount of technology nowadays, we don't need animal experiment. Right. That's just kind of my opinion.
So you're against animal experimentation?
A light experiment, you know, a non-intrusive or something like that. Okay, I may understand that, but yeah, to the extent that they're doing it, absolutely, I'm against it. Right. Yeah. The animals are great. We don't need to be destroying our animals for the sake of science experiments. Right.
I will tell you this. So, Gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. I've been experimenting myself. I feel like there's been an experiment run on me, you know. I feel like there's been an experiment run on me as far as kind of like this is X-Men, you know, kind of like this is X-Men. How can we turn John into a super soldier, you know? And I ended up with a mental illness because the pressure was very, let's just say it was heavy, it was traumatic. But I was able to bounce back from it, you know? I was able to bounce back from it, and my art and my music is so much better because of it, you know? And
that's good.
And my art and music is so much better of it. I mean, I feel like it's, in a way, it's kind of, life is just an experiment, you know? You never know if something works until you've
experimented.
Right, right.
I mean, yeah, I mean, and some may argue that's why they do the animal experiments. But going back to what you just said about the X-Men and thinking of like the super soldiers and stuff, that's the real thing. You know, they've been working on super soldiers for decades. So I'm not surprised to hear that. Plus, there's declassified government programs where they openly admit to doing stuff like that, like Project Pegasus and you know, Project Looking Glass, all that kind of stuff. They experiment.
Can you go into depth? Do you know? Can you tell me like what's the difference? Like what is Project Pegasus? What is Looking Glass?
Yeah, I think that would be a good topic for a different conversation, though.
Okay.
But yeah, for anybody interested, look those up. Project Pegasus is, you know, where they took children and experimented on them, basically making super soldiers out of young children because of their purity of imagination and things like that, you know. So it does happen. It's a real thing, for sure.
I was thinking about, this is more so a thought experiment. But animals are involved. Thank God no animals were harmed in this thought experiment. Hopefully. Maybe figuratively animals did get harmed in this, but so it's called Schrodinger's cat. Basically, it's a probability experiment. So you put a cat inside of a box and you place a radioactive element within the box, the isotope within the box with the cat. And if the isotope decays, the radioactivity comes out and the cat dies, right? But if the isotope doesn't decay, then you open the box and the cat is still alive. So like I said, this is a probability experiment. Basically, we want to know if the cat is dead or alive before we even open the box. You know, why? I don't know, but it's a probability. It's a probability. And it brings up superposition. Superposition is when you can be in two places at one time, you know. Superposition, you've heard of superposition? It's when you can be, so the cat is dead and alive at the same time. It's a dead man walking, just like me. You know.
I can relate.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And this is gonna be the short episode. This is the one that's gonna
at the end of the day, I think animal experiments are unnecessary.
Right.
I mean, some could argue the corporate benefit to knowing whether or not if your dog or cat gets into your detergent, is it going to grow a tumor and die? You know,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, but all right, that's
but
all.
You're against it. Before we end, I got a joke. I got two jokes for you.
Okay.
I got two jokes for you. The first joke is, why did the female praying mantis spend the rest of her life in prison?
For eating her baby daddy.
Close.
What?
Premeditated manslaughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which actually, yeah. All right.
Okay, and the next joke is, this one is gonna be a little racy, but we'll be all right. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Oh man, to get to the other side.
To get to the other side. It was running from a hungry nigga.
Williams chicken?
Yeah.